Everyone, welcome back to Evony with Genghis. So, update Friday, love that day. First, let's go through a couple things. So, this summon button apparently summons all these things that you used to have to dig through your inventory for. Still annoying though, because look at this. So, this is what I hate about this update. So, I'm going to summon a level 6, set it, and it used to stay on that item. Now it goes all the way back to the left, and now I gotta scroll and find it again, and I gotta slide over. It used to stay on the exact last thing that you set, and that was convenient, and now it's not doing that. So, Evony, you just added another like 2 seconds and some scrolling around to my day. So now let's look at some of the stuff here. Stormy Ruins optimization. Okay, so a new reminder has been added in the event interface. So I've been complaining, and you guys should too. So I have a friend who did not play Stormy Ruins because he's North American. So he sat out and he complained, and where's my Stormy Ruins here so I could show you guys what I'm talking about. And they gave him full rewards. They gave him 200 of these coins. Me, like an idiot, because deep down I do love Evony, I stayed up till 3 a.m. one day, and I played, I think, 11 matches, and I got 159 coins. So I complained. I was like, well, I want 41 more coins. Give me 200. And they're like, no, you played. So my friend who didn't play got full rewards. And me, they're giving a hard time and saying it's not possible to give you anything because you played. So, yeah, that's a big problem with FNC where there's consistency. So consistency problems, so you can't count on anything. So that's why I played. I should have just not played. Anyways, what do we got here? Version update. Upgrade a technology straight to the chosen level. They've already had that, I thought. Each category now shows the percentage of total. Power gain display. Okay. Officer General Swap event. They changed the generals in the Senate where you're going to swap. Glorious attire event. Okay, we're getting boring now. So new general. And this one's the one that's in the cake, I believe. Increased siege range when he's Trap Factory. How good is he? Of course, he has rally capacity, 6% at the very end. And then this is the general that you can get. He has 20% march size for mount. I've seen some people saying he's awesome, but he's not Marco Polo. Marco Polo has what, like 36%? So 20%, not going to cut it. If you missed out on Marco Polo, just keep waiting for someone else who has 36%. And Fireworks Festival. Okay, now let's actually go through the events and look. Here is the actual general. I'll show you where his percentages come from. So 10% march size there. And then there's nothing in... Oh, sorry, he has 28%. So he has 8% at the 4-star Ascension. I missed that one when I first looked before. And then 10% at the final Covenant. And all those generals are easy to get there in the tavern. Now, mounted troop defense 5% as his universal skill. Not sure it's worth doing that, how important that is. I guess if you add them all up, it might be really good, but just for 5% off him, I don't know. So look down here, Lost Treasure event. That is a chance to get, no, sorry, we're looking at, which one did we accidentally click on there? Anyways, Lost Treasure is where I wanted to go. There's a new castle here, new skin, brand new. All these other ones are old that people seem to want when they miss them. I don't get that. People seem to, when they miss out on getting something the first time, then they see it in these events and then they try to get it. But it always costs 2K. So you might as well just get it the first time or forget about it. This one looks good. Two own to activate buffs. Ground attack and archer defense. And that's a free event. Well, free to play and get some minimal rewards. And then this one has a Aptoide skin. And you could win it for free, so that's pretty cool. Auction house, anything I like in there. Ooh, VIP's up to 325,000. And then that's about it. That's one of the only things I bid on in there. So then we continue to look and we get lucky jackpot, and you can spin. You can also spin on here. Let's see, spin 50, don't have enough. So I like to spin them all at one time. So I will wait and try to exercise some patience and do it at the same time. Is there any good prizes for it? That's an old city. and a march buff that you would pair with the cities. That's a thing that most people don't know about, and you basically get marches that pair with cities, and then you get free buffs. And that's about it in this area. Let's get to the exciting stuff. Oh, there's an exciting thing here. I was confused by what was going on the map here. So Old Treasure. Obviously, the two best prizes here are the top two, top left right here, because you could actually select an art treasure scroll. So you could pay money and get the ability to do that. So you pay money and you're going to get art treasure scroll chest there, but you should be getting the tokens to use in that event somewhere here too. Or I'm not seeing them, or my eye's bad. Anyways, let's go back. And you can disassemble. So if you want to, these are all scrolls that are in my inventory. So I'm not going to do that. But if we just do one, just to show you the value you're going to get here, you get 8. So then you go here and it costs 10. So you're getting 80% value, but you can get the one that you actually need. So what I would do if I was you, I'd go into my art treasures. I'd look and I'd see, is there anything that's really close, like one that I'm chasing and you can do it? Or is there one that you really, really want? You could, in theory, tear them all down and then go after one. But the problem is you can only do it 150 times. So you can only bump up 150. But this is what I'm talking about with consistency with Evony. If we knew this event was coming all the time, you could make a long-term plan where you're going to go after just a couple of them. And you're going to try and bump a couple of your art treasure scrolls to the next level. But we have no idea what Evony's plan is for this event. If they're going to run it again, if they're going to change the percentage where you don't get 8 anymore, you get, you're going to get 6 instead. So it's really hard to plan things with Evony. So that's one thing I don't like about what they do. And then this was the event. They said that I guess they changed it a little bit. Super feedings here and Trial of Knights. Exact same generals in there. King's Party, everything looks pretty much the same. Nothing's changed in there. And Consuming Event, everything's changed there. So the other thing where they said in the email at the start was up here, Officer General Swap. These are the two generals that they put on there this time. And again, like I said, with consistency, it's a problem with Evony because now people don't know, can I make these swaps and when will I see those generals again to be able to do it again? And they don't know that, so it becomes a difficult thing to plan long term. Evony, get your stuff together. Like, subscribe, leave a comment.